Hey guys, it's Johnny with RV SWAT and welcome to another episode of the RV Kitchen. And today we're doing a recipe that I like. Is Italian sausage and peppers, but this one's got a little twist to it. Now I can't take credit for this recipe, I did borrow it from someone. So I will put a link up here to Pressure Luck YouTube channel. This is where I got this recipe from. And in the comments of this, in the description of this video, I'll also put a link to the recipe. All right, so let's take a look at the ingredients and I'll show you what you need for this one. 3 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, 2 pounds of Italian sausage. You can either do mild, hot, or a combination. And in the video at Pressure Luck, he does a combination of mild and hot. You need 2 tablespoons of salted butter. You need 2 Vidalia onions or sweet onions, 2 green bell peppers, 2 red bell peppers, 2 tablespoons of crushed garlic, 1 teaspoon of oregano, and 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. You need a half cup of a dry white wine. I'm using a Chardonnay today. You need 1 cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese and a half a brick of cream cheese. Alright, to get this one started, we're going to go with 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We do have the Ninja Foodie preheated on saute. You can do this in your Instant Pot or any pressure cooker. Actually, you can make this recipe. It's just whenever you turn them into sub sandwiches at the end, you'll need to broil them either in the oven or whatever device you have. We have the Foodie, so we'll be broiling it in the Foodie. We're going to take our sausage, get it all down into the olive oil. I can't quite fit all of them, so you just do this in batches. What you're going to want to do is brown your sausage on all sides. So get your high saute going, about a minute or 2 on each side. Flip your sausage until they're all nice and brown all the way around. For a few minutes on each side, you got your sausage brown. Go ahead and take that out, put it on the plate, and we'll just set that aside. We're going to throw in our butter. Let that get melted down. Also, while you're melting your butter, scrape any bits off the bottom. Kind of use the butter to deglaze your pan a little bit. All right, once all your butter is melted, you got your pan deglazed. We're going to go ahead and throw in the onions and peppers. So our 2 Vidalia onions, our 2 green peppers, and the recipe calls for 2 red peppers, but as you can see, I use red, orange, yellow. I like the color variety, so I use a mixed color veggies there. And you want to toss them around, and you want to get them all coated with that oil and butter. Get them coated real good. Now it's going to take about 10 minutes or so for these onions to cook down. So while that's cooking down, we're going to go cut up our sausage and get them ready to get back into the party. Oh, we're back. We got onions and peppers, been in for about 8 minutes, I guess you would say. While that was cooking, we went ahead and got the sausage ready. You can see we cut the sausage in about 1/2 inch to 1 inch pieces. And notice the sausages are not cooked all the way through. They're supposed to be like that. You just brown the outside. It just kind of helps them keep their shape whenever you cut them so they don't fall apart. They'll finish cooking in the pressure cooker. So those are ready to go. Sausages are close, so now let's go ahead and add the rest of our seasoning. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. 1 teaspoon of oregano. And we'll get that stirred in. Once you add this, you're going to let them saute for about another minute to kind of release the flavor from those herbs. Let those get all happy in the pot. And then after they go for about a minute, we're going to deglaze with our white wine. We had to leave out the wine because Tracy drank it all.
No, I drank what was left. We only needed half a cup. It was more.
All right, so the herbs has been in for about a minute. So now we're going to go ahead and pour in our half a cup of white wine. Kind of scrape the bottom again, make sure we're all nice and deglazed. And then we're going to put all the sausage back in. Just going to lay those right on top of the veggies. Do not stir them in. Spread them out along top, be good. And then just put your pressure lid on. We're going to put the lid on, go to seal. We're going to pressure cook high, and we're going to go for 5 minutes. Hit start. Let it come to pressure. Let it cook for 5 minutes. Then we're going to do a quick release. And all right, guys, 5 minutes is up. We've done a quick release on the pressure cooker. If you're still following along and you have not clicked the subscribe button yet, take a minute, click the subscribe button, click the bell if you want notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. All right, let's take a look at what we got in the pot. We done the release. The button is down, so it's safe to open. Let's go ahead and lift this up. Ooh, it smells good. Smell it? Stir this up now. Up until this point, this is pretty much our traditional sausage and peppers. You know, it's got your broth. But this is where we're going to kick it up, and this is why I'm giving tribute to Pressure Luck site, because this is where we got this recipe, and this is what he done that kind of blew my mind. Cream cheese. Now you'll see in his recipe and in his video, you can either use cream cheese or you can use Boursin cheese, whichever one you prefer. Walmart here did not have Boursin, so we went with the cream cheese. And 1 cup of Parmesan. And all you're going to do is stir that around until everything is nice and melted in. And this is going to make that sauce nice and creamy. Let's get it all stirred in and we'll show you what it's going to look like. Alright, so you see everything's nice and melted down. That sauce is now nice and cheesy and creamy. Looks delicious. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take this out of the pot. We're going to transfer it into a big bowl. You could eat it just like this. You can get you a spoon and fix you a bowl of this and eat it just like it is, and it would be delicious. But we're going to eat it on sub rolls, and we're going to broil it to melt the cheese on top. And we could have done this in the Instant Pot, that way we wouldn't have to clean the Ninja Foodi to get it ready for broiling. But the Ninja Pot was in the cabinet, Ninja Foodi was already out, so we went this way. So we decided to do it this way because we don't use our oven in our RV. So we're just going to transfer this into a bowl. We're going to wipe the Ninja out, get it ready for broiling, and then we'll show you how we broil the sandwich. Here you can see we have everything in a bowl, and like I said, you can put this in a bowl and eat it just like this. But what I'm going to do is use the slotted spoon because we don't want to get too much liquid. And we're going to stuff them in these rolls. And an onion right here on this end. And we're good. So we get the sausage and peppers in, provolone cheese, or you can use mozzarella, whatever you like. We're going to put 2 pieces of provolone on here, and we're going to transfer this over to the Ninja Foodi. What I have is the air crisp basket in there, and then just our wire rack, and I covered it with foil. And we'll put that right on there, and we're going to use the broil feature. So we're going to broil. I'm going to set it for 2 minutes, but we're going to check it in about a minute. So keep a close eye whenever you're broiling things. It'll burn quick, especially that cheese. So we'll check it in about a minute. We'll see what it looks like. All right, we got the sandwich out of the broiler. We're going to go ahead and cut this in half. And it is hot. Hot stuff. then we also have a bowl ready here. So what we're gonna do is bring this over to the table and we're gonna let Tracy give it a shot.
All right, let's see what we got here. Get some pepper, some onions, some sausage, get some of that creamy broth. It's hot. Okay, that was good just like it is. Now, let's try it on this hoagie roll. How am I going to eat this? Y'all, that was so good. Okay, y'all need to try this recipe. Sorry, follow the link down below to press your luck. Thank you guys for giving us the idea for this one. It's amazing. We'll see you in the next video. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell. Check you later.